Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our channel. I'm Ravi, your host for this journey, a voice tempered by decades in the tech trenches, here to unravel the tangled threads of our modern world. Today, we embark on a substantial endeavor exploring a question that's lingered in boardrooms and barbershops alike. Will AI supplant software developers, or is this merely another chapter of inflated promises? I've heard the whispers, as I'm sure you have. So, let's dissect it with care and candor. Can artificial intelligence truly displace the coders among us, or is it all a grand illusion stitched with clever marketing? Settle in, friends, this is no fleeting chat. It's a deep dive, and I've the stamina to see it through. Permit me to paint the backdrop. For years, the luminaries of Silicon Valley have proclaimed AI's dominion. It's the future, the master of all trades. And I'll concede, there's substance beneath the hype. Tools like ChatGPT craft code with a speed that recalls my early days racing deadlines, and robotics have commandeered warehouse with an efficiency that would make old factory hands nod in respect. Yet here's where I pause, dear listeners. Is AI the titan we've crowned it, or are we simply enchanted by its polished veneer? Pose it a question, and it responds with the alacrity of a seasoned butler. But is that brilliance, or a well-dressed database with impeccable manners? I'm skeptical, and I'll need more than smoke to change my mind. Let's delve into the evidence, shall we? Consider Walmart's warehouse, once a domain of human sweat and resolve, now a symphony of mechanical precision. Jobs vanished, millions extinguished faster than a candle in a storm. It's not merely retail, factories hum with bots sealing bottles, piling crates, tasks we once toiled over with calloused hands. That's a formidable shift, I'll grant you. Even Elon Musk, that visionary of our age, steps forward with a sobering warning: AI is far more dangerous than you think. Dangerous indeed. I find myself tightening my grip on my trusty machine, a lifeline in this shifting tide. But here's the crux, friends, that's the simple fare. Repetitive labor. AI masters it with the ease of a child stacking blocks. Yet crafting the next transformative application, engineering a device to redefine our world. I look at AI and wonder, have you the mettle for that, my friend? Here's where I stake my ground, and I urge you to listen closely, for this is the heart of it. AI is swift, but it lacks depth. Engage ChatGPT with a query, and it replies, here's your solution, sir. Prompt, polished, smoother than a diplomat's promise. But it's not reasoning, it's reciting. It feasts on a vast banquet of data, regurgitating remixes of what it's consumed. Creative? Hardly. It lacks the spark, the soul. It echoes yesterday's tunes while we, the human architects, compose tomorrow's symphonies. That's our distinction, dear audience. We don't merely code, we construct legacies. AI is a scribe with an exhaustive library, and I'll not kneel to that. I hear the enthusiasts now, Ravi, it's a marvel. And I understand the allure, it captivates us. Why? It delivers answers we haven't yet grasped ourselves. I ask, refine this algorithm, and it responds, here you are, sir, with a flourish. But let's not be hasty, that's not invention. That's scavenging the digital archives and presenting the choicest finds. Someone, somewhere, penned that solution. AI merely couriers it with flair. So, shall we anoint it the pinnacle of intellect? Not in my estimation, friends. Creativity remains our sovereign domain. The human faculty AI cannot touch. It's our enduring crown, and I'll not cede it to a machine with a gilded transcript. Now, let's turn to the grimmer tale, shall we? AI isn't confined to laboratories, it's loose in the wild, and the fallout is stark. Return to Walmart, those machines didn't arrive for a laugh. They displaced workers with a ruthlessness that chills the spine, and the toll is staggering. Jobs lost. Millions, my friends, millions. Jobs gained. Certainly, we've birthed roles like AI engineers, prestigious, lucrative, but they're a pittance beside what's been swept away. It's akin to exchanging a feast for a crust and calling it progress. The horizon hints at an AI hegemony, and I ponder if I'll be polishing robotic souls to pay my bills. Musk waves his cautionary banner, and I feel the weight. Perhaps we're mere pieces on this boat. So, where does that leave us coders? Are we finished, clinging to our screens as AI breaches the gates? Not so swiftly. I've years of fight left in me yet. Coding isn't merely transcribing lines like some automated scribe. It's a battle grappling with a project's core, diagnosing its flaws, anticipating its course, and deciphering what the client truly seeks, for they seldom speak plainly. Tools like ChatGPT or Copilot, they'll serve up code, no question, elegant at a glance, functional for a breath, then riddled with flaws that strike like a thunderclap. No context, no intuition. It's as if they've handed me a chart without paths and said, navigate it, old man. It takes a human to mend that chaos, and that's why I stand firm. Here's an intriguing turn. To harness these AI contraptions, you need a new breed, prompt engineers. Yes, that's a profession now, specialists who master the art of commanding these tools, coaxing treasure from dross. ChatGPT, craft me a precise algorithm for this task, I might say, and with luck, I'll glean something useful if I frame it just so. Even then, it's a fragment, a shard, perhaps a page, a complete endeavor, fully realized. That's a fantasy yet unfulfilled. AI remains my adjutant, not my commander. Displace coders. It hasn't the stature to fill my shoes. I'm not blind to the horizon, the future's an enigma. 5 years, 10, who can say? For now, it's my steadfast aid, enhancing my craft. A swift script. AI delivers promptly, splendidly done. A grand venture. That's my domain, my discipline. So, can ChatGPT or its skin user us developers? I'm of two minds. It's a possibility, not a certainty. Today, it's an instrument, not an insurrection. Tomorrow, stay with me. We've hours to explore this labyrinth, and I'm merely striking the first chords. Allow me a diversion, for I must speak this truth. Why our fixation with AI? It's not solely the machinery, it's us. We're enamored of novelty. In my youth, calculators sparked panic. My grandfather swore, mathematics is doomed, Ravi. Now it's AI, and we tremble as if the end is nigh. Same tale, different antagonist. Here's my perspective, and mark it well. It's not just livelihoods we fear losing, it's our essence. That vigor, that human spirit. AI can seal bottles or refine loops, but can it conceive a vision? Can it chuckle at its own missteps? Not in my lifetime. That's our province, and I'll defend it to the last. Reflect a moment, consider this. A colleague, Vic, a factory veteran, once told me, Ravi, AI excels at the mundane, sorting, stacking. But when ingenuity is required, it's overmatched. That resonates, friends. AI wields strength, but we wield soul. That's our demarcation. Humans don't merely produce code, we infuse it with life, with struggle, with purpose. AI, it's a mercenary, not the marshal. Let's shift gears. Imagine you are here, posing queries. A gentleman inquires, Ravi, what of these AI-crafted applications? Fair point. Indeed, AI churns out trifles, calculators, weather trackers. Charming, yes. Yet beneath the surface, It's hollow, lacking substance or daring. Aspire to the next TikTok, the next Fortnite. That's our realm, forged with effort, ingenuity, and no small measure of coffee. AI plays a child's game, we command the board. Another voice calls, what of the jobs, Ravi? I hear you, we'll delve deeper. Walmart's but the prelude, trucking looms, retail quivers, and I half expect a robot to tend my local park. A jest, perhaps, but the tide's turning. Coders, though. We remain the stewards of this craft. AI is a footman, not the lord. Let's affirm this. Why do we prevail? It's not merely the errors AI yields, it's the resolve. I've weathered the crucible, nights blurred by pizza and screens, salvaging projects as clients clamor. AI knows not that ordeal. It feels no strain, utters no oaths when systems falter. That's our fort, the human tenacity. We don't solve, we conquer. Recall my last commission, an inventory system, ostensibly straightforward. The brief was a tangle one day, barcodes, the next RFID. AI would have faltered, offered rote lines and retired. I persevered, recast it thrice, and delivered a titan still serving its purpose. That's our strength, friends. We adapt, we endure, we triumph. AI, a show pony in fine tack. Let's revisit Musk, for his words linger. Far more dangerous than you think. What's his intent? Skynet, armed automata. I suspect a subtler peril, AI's quiet encroachment, nibbling at livelihoods, tilting the scales. Envision it, every workplace AI-driven, what becomes of us flesh and blood souls? Perhaps Musk warns of a prison we forge ourselves. Sobering, yes. I'm not sleepless, but I'm watchful. The shift is tangible, Walmart's merely the vanguard. Amazon's drones, Tesla's rigs. I muse if my next task will be tutoring AI to supplant me. Yet here's the twist, for each role it claims, we guide the hem, coders, engineers, the prompt maestros. We sustain this pageant. Where does AI stand? Presently, my aide-de-camp Robin to my Batman. A swift script. It's there, done in a breath. A grand edifice. That's my labor, my legacy. It's an asset, not an usurper. Can ChatGPT unseat us? I waver, a prospect, not a promise. Today, it elevates my work, tomorrow's another tale. AI looms large, warehouse, factories, my very editor aglow. The ground shifts, undeniably, yet we coders, we wield the reins. AI is a yeoman, not the sovereign for now. My thanks for your company, we've only begun. The future beckons, and I've reserves aplenty. A pause, imagine you're beside me, offering a stout and a query. One asks, what's AI's grandest feat? Those Boston Dynamics acrobats, stunning, yes. But a systems architect? They're performers, not maestros. Another probes, are you fearful? Not so, I'm invigorated. AI challenges, but we rise stronger. Onward, friends. How the time passes, and I'm merely primed. Ahead, tales from the coding forge, why we endure, and Musk's true dread. Stay the course, this reload has vigor, and I'll bear it to the end.